that we can get today, and I'm hoping that we get the one that's a little bit more competitive against top level competition because the core is tried and true.
Yeah, especially because this is all in light of going into ESL Pro League. So let's go ahead and jump on in to Inferno as we're getting prepped and ready to go. The pick of ATK coming right on up as paiN Gaming are looking to brighten up their day just a bit.
They're definitely going to need it. T-side start for ATK. P250 out for Swisher. Oh, actually, double P250. One for Mistem as well. And it's going to be this car crash up in mid. Look at Mistem go.
Wow. I mean, an instant first headshot, but there are trades back and forth. bowden finds another. Skulls, though, is the one that delivers the killing blows to this attack as they run through middle. Skewer the offense, and that'll be the pistol for paiN.
Just a absolute brawl in the middle position. And it comes out in paiN's favor. Those pincers from alt mid didn't reign supreme, even though Mistem actually opened things up. That instantaneous trade was everything. Skulls on the board, had a really tough series against MIBR in general. So having him feeling good into this series here is ever so important. One of the newer additions, not so new at this point, but definitely one of those players that you want to get activated because he can be rock solid.
I think he was kind of one of the more underrated players in the Brazilian space. I think Skulls, he had some time on Team 1 back in the earlier parts of 2021 when they had a little Pro League stint, and he was by far and away the most underappreciated part of that team, I think. He got dropped pretty quickly after the international stint and kind of wandered around for just a bit. But he's always been such a talented individual and kind of growing with this paiN Gaming lineup, getting some international appearances for himself. That's what you like to see.
And now, elimination on the line, you need him more than ever. Complete eco here for the likes of ATK. Goals again on the board. Just this Deagle really the real investment into this round. Just trying to get some sort of pick in. But this bait setup, it's one of the best in the game.
Yeah.
Roll. Good with paiN getting their second.
Yeah, well, going just about as expected there with that full eco bash. A quick 2-0 start here for paiN Gaming. On the buy here for ATK, but it is messy. A couple players did opt to purchase up a Deagle or two, so it's gonna hurt the utility pretty badly on a map where if you're down a single smoke on a site execute, you're toast. So see how that goes. Oh,
Utility into T-apps, and keep in mind this is paiN's bonus round. They didn't opt to upgrade anything into this one, so you're really looking for ATK to convert this so we can stay competitive. That's where that CT ballooning of the economy can occur.
It's also interesting to talk about the journey that ATK took to even get into this bracket. They had to take down EG in a best of 1. Whew. And that's probably some of the stuff that helped them get there. Quick 1-for-1. Mistem, however, is going to slink back. And paiN Gaming, I think they're pretty happy to rest on their laurels here. Almost no utility for ATK. It's going to be straight gunfights.
Some sort of a gamble here. It looks like there's a thought to move a third player onto this A site as Nekis has a smoke, but they're thinking to go through this.
Oh, the one flash that they had remaining is used to perfect effect. Nekis blinded up, and that's a B side open.
Catching the timing as soon as that smoke goes down is just so beautiful there from ATK. I mean, it felt like they had the understanding of the read or of the CT setup there so well.
Overall, I mean, just a clean entry to go alongside it. bowden on the move. I think paiN Gaming, if they perhaps got a little bit antsy. Started seeing ghosts. Of course, you know, you're tempted to cover all bases, but if you're covering everything, you're weak everywhere. So, Missile will go down towards the ladder head. But not to deter paiN Gaming whatsoever. They still got to purchase up. Again, you mentioned it was bonus round. So ATK will at least collect their first. Actually, would be pretty dangerous if they ran in and tried to steal a gun away or deal some damage, but no dice.
And the 3 rifles are actually saved over. So honestly, not the worst bonus round in the world for paiN. I wonder if we do get the AWP out here for Zevi earlier on, but it doesn't seem like.
No AWP. Instead, we're going to see a very fast play into Banana. No contest here from paiN, however. See, ATK, they're looking to turn the corner. Swisher already gets himself crossed, and he has the time. Oh, Nekis is going to get caught lining up utility, but the gun model gave Swisher away. Still lands the headshot on the skulls, though, and he's leaping forward for that entry. He knows Nekis is in an awkward position, and he has little support. Swisher, great entries. And that is a B site fallen again for paiN.
And DJ shuts down the middle push as well. That's the individual prowess of ATK shining through. I mean, Swisher is a talent from North America that has been touted by the top level players within our region. And that round is the perfect indication as such. Just setting him up for success. Flashes at the ready. Trades as well. And he just works that B site to perfection.
And even DJ is already on a safari right now. He's hunting. But I wasn't ready for Hardzow on the site. Thought he had a freebie. But ATK, that is a much cleaner double or second round to get themselves into it. The double kill from Swisher. Just nailing down the timings, seeing the setup, basically. Swisher kind of made the gamble there that if there's someone CT spawn, he's a goner. But he sees the nade coming from coffins.
Exactly. Right. And that's the real tell, right? As soon as he realizes he's ahead of that grenade, he understands that the player's either playing new box or he's playing first. It's got to be some kind of crossfire in that sense. And if there is a player CT, that's where, you know, Mistum's right behind to get that instant trade.
So, okay, Workers gunning it once again. They loved this setup. Going into the fire, the flames, but into Nekis. That's the kill that could decide the round. Nekis trying to make his escape. ATK thinking about challenging again, but the molly extinguished. The boost goes up, but no kills. And paiN, they are happy with that one sitting in the man advantage.
Loving this kind of tempo change from ATK. They want to take the fight to paiN directly, especially on Banana. This time it doesn't come up the best for them, but with all of that, they've just barreled their way into Arch side.
All right, leading the charge is DJ, who just deletes Biggie's era. And it's just Hardzow inside of pit. Now, they haven't cleared him out, but I'm sure they know exactly where he is. The smoke giving away his position. But it's a great spot to retake the site from. He's going to be such a thorn in the side of ATK. And he has help coming up that lane side. DJ, however, has made his way in towards that graveyard, and they might not consider the angle. Zevi starting to clear everything out, and there's DJ striking from the graveyard, and Bodenmaster putting in a headshot. ATK with the first 3 gun rounds to their name.
That was very, very well done in that post plan. You basically win the round by holding DJ in graveyard. Gets all the info necessary, and although there was the stalling there from Hardzow, very well thought out from him, understanding the kind of power position that he had, it's to no avail if he can't actually get a kill back. So this relegates paiN down to pistols, and ATK are looking very strong, decisive in these early gun rounds. You can definitely see they've got a game plan going into this.
Woo! Wait, that got dangerous. It got dangerous. And then it didn't. Missed him just... he's running out with...
Oh, man.
He's running out with the Glock. And... how did... Zevi was on 8 HP and cut that kill. Oh, and Hardzow picks up the AK and does well with it. At the end of the day, it's just a cool shot. But okay.
I think he could pick up the AK. If Hardzow's booking for it, but Mistim's hot in the trade as well. Oh, it's all a matter of timing here, Fi.
I think Mistim is... Oh, who's going to round the corner first? It's just a little mini game. Oh, Hardzow turns back around. And Mistim didn't connect the headshot. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of damage from what was just a full eco.
Yeah, he had that vest. Very, very lucky there that the aim punch doesn't send him off kilter. And as you're saying, that is good damage. Definitely. But, I mean, with how comfortable they're winning these gun rounds, you've got 9K on a couple players here. They're still sitting pretty in that T-side economy. It's hard to just run through very quickly. It's got to be a grind fest of sorts. Again, no AWP for the CTs. And you really want to get that activated sooner rather than later before that runs away from you. It looks like in this round, they just straight up opted against it. Maybe just because of how fast this game plan from ATK is. They want to stay mobile with Zevi on the rifle. And this time, it's trying to be fast up brackets.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the thought process here is for ATK being so pacey with the play. Perhaps trying to exploit the weaknesses of a new team. That's a good start, though. paiN still holding resilient. And in the meantime, Swisher, though, oh, we almost hit the headshot on a Hardzow. But instead, it's ATK definitely in the deficit. As Zevi cleans up. Hold on just a moment. Not all said and done. bowden out towards this long side, but eats a dink and lands the headshot on a neck is precise. Now Big U on the site. The molly, though, oh, it does not spread properly. And Skulls, even holding from bottom middle, gets that done. Hold on just a moment. Pluto? Could not hit the headshot. If he did, maybe an avenue open to the B site, but nothing there. paiN up to 3.
Lots of raw aim duels being taken there. Not necessarily too much setup, although they take brackets early with util and early apps control. It's really just some heads up aim duels because they're just feeling it. I mean, you can just see with the pacier style, it does just come down to that head to head, and it doesn't bode or pan out well for ATK this time around. They've got another crack at it with another 5 rifle set. And this time, Zevi's got the AWP. So let's see him try to get activated here. It's Skulls instead.
Yeah. Skulls goes down, but the trade is in from Neckies. So we're just going to play in a simplified game. An instant 4v4. And this is where the chess pieces can move. This is where you start throwing fakes. This is where gaps can show up in the defense. But ATK, they're going to get straight to the punch. Into the A site, but smoke to extinguish here for Hardzow. It's a great crossfire between himself and the site. But DJ good on the trade and the double. Neck is considering the push through, not just considering he will. First kill in, but nothing more than that. A gamble does not pay off. But Zevi has arrived on towards this short position. But I think ATK know 100% he's here. The first swing is in, but caught out in the open. bowden will hit the headshot. It's ATK. Up to 5.
ATK are just so willing to biff with paiN. Like, just right punch into left punch. You just see the trades from DJ. They're so well done. And Nekis, he wants to play ATK's game, but they're just a little too aware. Trades were just so instantaneous. And you see that automatic read from Zevi just walking up short side. And they're willing to just take the 2-for-1 fight. They just want to secure these rounds and keep racking them up. Another half buy of sorts here from paiN, FAMAS, and A1S on Hardzow Big Azera respectively. Missed him again fast with the MP5.
The MP5 decides to reload with 18 bullets still left in the mag. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. DJ got a spam kill, and bowden slams a headshot into Big U. That's that. B side open, And paiN perhaps better off saving.
I think if paiN want to get back into this, at least mentally, they've got to find a way to slow this pace down. A lot of it has to come down to the fact that they're currently playing ATK's game. They're trying to take these aim duels, and I don't necessarily feel that's gonna net positively for them in the long run. Hopefully, trying to find a way to just stall them out via util, like once you can actually save and have this full loss bonus actually build up, maybe you can stall them out on the half wall before re-engaging later. Because right now, ATK, I mean, these individuals are just flourishing. Even players like Mistum are just having a field day on banana side. All the trades are going in their favor.
I think that's one of the big things that's turned up for ATK and why they've been a successful team is when Mistum does well, the rest of the team does too. He's the
100%.
player who plays the hard roles. He is the hard entry. You just see him just gunning it. First man up banana every round. And he gets his one, and that's all he needs to do. That's his job, and that's why ATK are performing.
I mean, he's got some of the best trade fraggers in ECLNA right now, in Swisher and DJ. They're just very, very consistent at doing that. And they'll definitely be happy if Mistum's even just getting those initial kills himself. Makes their job a whole lot easier.
So paiN keep getting knocked down. They're trying to get back up, though. And you can see what the counter is here. They're trying to slow down with the simultaneous grenades. They pop at the exact same time. But ATK, I mean, they chose a pace change at literally the perfect moment right here.
Yeah, this is just brilliant calling from Mistum. I love just the immediate screeching of the brakes, basically. I mean, now Zevi is trying to search for something, and he's not being offered up anything. All this utility is being thrown, and it's just smoke and mirrors. They don't really know what's going on. And this is all the while ATK getting banana, and ATK seemingly having brackets presence as well. They don't even have to show face there, and they have that part of the map. So now, maybe just to pop into this B site.
It could just work. As it just gets hard cleared. The pre-fire there, but a double kill from Zevi through the smoke. That's single-handedly going to keep paiN in the round. And Zevi even going for the smoke spam, but Swisher has something to say right back. It's time to save again for paiN, as ATK just stomp all over this B side again.
And that was, again, just a beautiful timing. I mean, you see Zevi clear out brackets. You think, look, this is going to be a slow default. We can call for the rotation on the B side much later. But the go button from Mistum was absolutely perfect. I mean, you just see the smoke going up CT and the flash timing as well going up on top onto the site itself. It blinds up the Coffins player, and then the first orange player just gets absolutely blown out of the water. Just fantastic coordination there from ATK, and this team looks well-oiled. You might not think about it when you see the kind of 5 players in the server, but Pluto's only been here a month, and he looks very well integrated. He understands how selfless he has to play, and he's doing very well.
Now, he is occupying more of the Fady roles, who was sort of, you know, the second man in, the man responsible for a lot of the utility being tossed out. Hasn't needed to do much because the entry is going so well. The game plan is there for ATK. paiN Gaming, a bit out of sorts, and so they're going to try and speed things up themselves. They're going to take this to the punch. But the thing is, I mean, ATK are so far back, they're not even giving them any of the fights. DJ dispatches of the first, while Hearts Out does good to find Swisher. DJ was hunting for that trade, but Big Azera gives himself up in middle, trying to play a one-way. Now there are problems for paiN as they're in a man deficit, and when you run out of utility on Inferno, it's so hard to make up that man deficit. You're going to see them gamble stack here.
Double smoke, double molly, so they can certainly stall out this B play if they so please. But you can just tell paiN are getting impatient. They're trying to find a way back into this, and they're going to try to retake banana. But it's all into ATK's hands. They're just waiting.
Oh, but the first kill does not go Pluto's way, and the next doesn't either. Now, Bowden has a trade back. But that's all. They're going to try and run in towards this A site. They might have made the read that there's only a single player, or not even anyone, in towards this A site. Of course, Hearts Out is alive. So normally that would be your A-site anchor. But nothing giving. And great post-plant positions there by DJ and baiN, but the smoke fades. Hardzao is going to sneak on in, but spotted out by baiN. An instant shot and a deagle headshot to follow up. That's Swedish Counter-Strike, baby.
Oh, that's filthy from baiN. He didn't have to do it to him like that. You had your player in pit as well. Beautiful shoulder peek into the jiggle. Oh, just gorgeous mechanics on display here from ATK. The reads are there as well. Nekiz tries his hardest to pull things back with the A1S. But it's 8 on the board. And you can just tell paiN are getting antsy. They're getting impatient. They want to find a way back into this, but ATK are playing so well.
Man, it's such like the Swedish style of opping, where all Swedish oppers feel like they're just JW. They're always so in your face as an op presence. But the nades, okay. The op doesn't really get to see any play here from baiN. Kind of out of the picture as 3 players from paiN just gun it down banana and tons of damage to begin. You'd have to think there's a punish here from ATK though.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't been taking brackets fast enough. Finally, they pulled the trigger, but the third rotates in. Nekiz is going to slink his way into the A site, so we're going to have this 3-man hold, and the AK has found his way over as well.
Nekiz thinking about backing away. He drops his own moto smoke. Oh, but Zevi thought he could be cheeky playing on the edge of it. But Hardzao has a trade frag back. It's information, though, for ATK at the same time. Could make a guess that 3 players are on that A side.
1 smoke and 1 molly. This has got this. Whatever the decision here is from ATK, it's got to be the commit. And here comes a rotation here as well from Big Azera.
Yeah, they're even clearing mid at the same time with 20 seconds remaining. The jig is up. ATK are hitting this B site. It's about what damage, though, that Skulls can do on the inbound. 15, 14. Now Skulls with the first, the second, the bomb on the floor, and that's round ending. Stuffed right there from Skulls as he knocks down 3.
That's the kind of impact that you're looking for in the round to get you back into this half. You finally stifle the play. Gotta give credit to Skulls for that beautiful 3K. And that does wonders for the economy. And AWP retrieved for Zevi. A couple AK upgrades as well. And now finally, you have something to work with. Now, how is it actually replicable is the question. I mean, you can do it with 5.7, sure. But these gun rounds have largely been in ATK's control.
Everyone type VAC in the chat because baiN accidentally shot at someone through a wall. I mean, the way baiN's been playing has been certainly VAC worthy. We're not able to find the impact in this one. And oh, Nekiz, alright. That's insane. The spray transfer onto the second. And then Zevi picks off DJ, where ATK tried to punish. paiN are all over the play. It's just Swisher, though, who's trying to run through and entry the whole site. It's a 2v2.
Bomb has been spotted bottom T steps. Swisher has made so much headway into the A side. He's taken all the brackets. It's made Hardzao uncomfortably. It's made him leave the pit. And now baiN, he flirting with the idea of searching for something in banana.
Oh my goodness.
This is just all a matter of timing. Does Skulls get impatient? Does he work his way through?
This could be just game ending. Oh no, but he couldn't hit the instant kill. So it's a trade back from baiN, and he is trying to mind game his opponent. Who's gonna be winning the battle of the minds here with 20 seconds remaining? Oh, baiN, you gotta make a decision. 15, 14, 13. But he's made his way to the B site in Hardzao. Both players bluffing. But eventually baiN has to make a move. It's a 1v1.
That smoke does not help. Okay, maybe it does. But Hardzao's coming from banana side. All a matter of timing at this point here, Fi.
Oh, man. But he gets the reposition of new boxes, baiN. This kill has to be instant. I think Hardzao understands. He knows he's back sight. He might have heard these footsteps. But now Hardzao has to guess wherever he can be. And paiN takes the right opportunity to peek. It's 9-4. ATK starting to dominate.
That's I'm pretty sure that was like a 2v5.
It was.
That's just obnoxious from Swisher. I mean, the second on a Zevi there on Moto side was just unreal. I don't know how he gets that second. The first was also just unreasonable. And as soon as that happens, the whole round gets turned upside down, especially after paiN gets the kill from an aggressive CT player moving through their own banana smoke, which is a little, I have to say, overzealous. But I mean, overall, it's just massively played by paiN. You can definitely tell that he was considering just running into that B site, but eventually the jig was up and he makes the right call to go to the B site late round.
Let's not forget what Swisher was cooking over towards the A side. He single-handedly disassembled paiN's defense, just running up the arch side and got a double. I mean, the performance he had against Evil Geniuses to get him to this point. Of course, Evil Geniuses, you know, they get laughed at for losing to ATK, but Swisher dropped 37. New round, though, new me for paiN Gaming. As DJ gets himself up into the apartments. And this is a different look here from ATK. This time, not going the full extra mile on Banana. Waiting for the aggression here for paiN Gaming, and they net result. Both B defenders down. And that's some round-ending material here, unless Zevi has something to say.
He's gotten lucky with these spams before. I think he might have caught a little bit of leg there, and definitely saw that cross. But can't really do much about it. He does hear a footstep in church, punishes missed him on the aggression. But this 3v4 retake is just very, very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you see Big Yazera's on the opposite side of the map. He's not even giving this one a shot. I mean, you have to ask yourself the question, why are we even here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a kill just handed over, though. But, oh, no, there's a big flank here. I'm sorry, guys. You'll lose a gun. It's the AWP. They're not going to continue hunting because actually the money is terrible for ATK. Except for Swisher, of course. They're going to lose all their guns here, ATK. That bomb will claim Swisher. So, okay, it's 10-4, but there's going to be Galils here in the last round of play.
I have to say the ramifications of that 1v1 is definitely ringing in paiN's ears now. I mean, that was a potentially economy-breaking 1v1. Would have given them at least 6 rounds here. And now we're scrounging for 5. Sure, that opportunity for a 5th is easier because of taking away all those guns. But even then, it's only a Mac 10 on Pluto. But other than that, they've still got all the bells and whistles. This is a tough rut to dig yourself out of paiN.
Wow, so shifting through the apartment. Yeah. Getting right up close. Surprise, Hardzao. It's Swisher and the rest of his team. ATK just make the perfect read in this situation. There was only 2 players on that A site.
At least in this situation, you might be able to, since it's such an early round, you've got so much utility to try to retake this. But look at this after plant positioning from paiN. He's gotten a lot of info, exchanges it to Pluto, and now they can just crunch in on a Nekis. He gets absolutely ripped to shreds, and now this 2v4 becomes very, very difficult.
I wouldn't even just say difficult. I'd say impossible. As they just have to leap through the smoke into the jaws of Mistum, who's had a hell of a half for himself. He's gonna come close to dying every single round here, Mistum. As I can't believe it, Zevi. Go for your no-scopes here. Mistum dies 14 times in the half. Sure, but immaculate impact from the IGL of ATK to get them an 11-4 lead. We'll see you guys after a short one.
feet in the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the night, holding on for life, fading in the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night, holding on for life, fading in the high, chasing the night, chasing the night.
You call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it. I can't help you now, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Get push, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Get push, got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up to get X and now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say Darnish, why you sad? I said I just need to think. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you fornicate it bad. Someone said it's sad, 'cause I used to want it bad. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you too many times, yeah. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay?
And of course, that had to be a little bit of tech pause while we were in the halftime break. So if you're wondering why that was long, well, now you know. It's 11-4 though for ATK as we get all things sorted out. paiN Gaming need to put up a masterful T side to really undo what ATK were able to perform in the first half. Overall, it was a good showing. Really solid start out of ATK and really showing some good signs as a unit. In terms of just the NA competition as a whole, a close game against Complexity, and now this.
Great signs for sure, Fi. I mean, I'm loving the cohesion. I'm loving these reads, and this time it's another fantastic CT read. 4 players in mid.
It should turn out well. It should, but Zevi is clicking heads. In the meantime, though, DJ, you might hear these players head in towards the apartments of Bowden Master. He's going to take one on the way out, and the bomb gets dropped by DJ. It skitters down into Boiler, and missed him now, trying to follow up. He can get onto the site while DJ holds that bomb, getting away, being such a nuisance right now. And now up towards lane, Nekis drops the bomb again, DJ. The bomb dropper. Oh, but Hardzao. A head clicker for sure. It's now 1v1. He scoops up the bomb and he's out of dodge.
Into the B side, try to reset the situation. You've got a Molly. Really interested to see how he wants to use it. Does he want to use it to create smoke on the cross? Does he want to use it late round because he knows that there's a possibility of no kit? It looks like potentially the latter. And keep in mind, neither of these players have armor.
So, Pluto got to make the long haul.
Picks up a smoke and a Molotov and a kit. So lots of bits and bobs for Missum to use here.
He's going to be leaping around every corner. But he doesn't have armor, that's the problem. So he's going to put in the molly. Oh, Hardzao playing a nasty game right now. And Missum can't connect the headshot. That's going to be Hardzao collecting the pistol. paiN have gotten both pistols this game, by the way. But it hasn't meant much.
Especially when those gun rounds just run away from you. Great idea there from Missum. You know, he held onto his smoke for a long time. The volley missed, first of all. So, I mean, if Missum had gotten that kill, the round was over either way. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter at that point. The kill still goes over to Hardzao. He stays cool in the 1v1. And ATK have forced into this round. Scout for Bowden. He's definitely competent with this weapon. Don't get me wrong.
No attempt really to extend for that opening kill. Instead, his jets will cool. And paiN get to work this map control over towards the B side of things. They have the bomb, but still not really committed just yet.
Huge gamble here from ATK. Just missed him on his lonesome with his deagle. He's got a smoke. And he evades capture for now. They pull back. They try to take brackets control. They want to take this slow and steady. They understand that this is a ripe opportunity to control the situation. They smoke off our side. They pull back. Classic T-sided default here from paiN. Pivoting back over to the B site. And execute should be imminent. And ATK are not budging. This should be a conversion here for the Brazilians.
Missum needs to hit a nasty one immediately, and that's exactly what he does. Down goes Hardzao instantaneously, but the smoke spam does get the better of him. Plants going through. No kits as well for ATK, I think is the biggest problem. And Zebi, that works as well. Down goes one. Pluto with the A1S does connect another. But I think that's all she wrote on this one. It will be paiN, at least advancing to 6. ATK, at least they have some guns to work with for next.
Very unnecessary fights there from the CT-sided players. Just because, I mean, you know the round is lost. You know there's really nothing to be offered up here. But no harm, no foul. Swisher saves the Deagle and the Scout, so it can be redropped over. Bodum just won't have any armor behind it. So, another opportunity for ATK to use these bits and bobs. Pluto keeps that A1S as well. But more importantly, paiN navigate a difficult little force buy there, unscathed.
So we still have a competent purchase out of ATK, though. One big factor. Pluto might try to activate himself. Bowden. Oh, boy, does he get another chance for an opening kill. He just hit the run boost. He has the good timing. He beats the molly, but no headshot. And instead, he catches a grenade. Good effort, but then missed him. Next up, plastered. But Swisher picks up the Scout. But it's only the one. And I think this is going to call in the end of this one. So quick rounds out of paiN. Keeping it snappy, but we're going to get to the business end of Inferno in just a minute.
Absolutely. Maybe DJ can get one on the way out.
They're taking their... Oh, well. An opportunity squandered, some would say. Zebi's going to plaster Pluto. What a shot. All right. Makes up for his mishaps here. But Hardzo connects the headshot at long range. And there you go. paiN do get the round that they were looking for. But ATK are on the purchase.
Should be an AWP available for Bowden early. I'd like to think they'd opt in for it as quickly as possible. Try to get him stuck into this game. And lo and behold, 14 and 8 thus far, but my goodness, have those 14 kills been sublime to watch. But this is where importance is key. Bigazera gets legged.
What a play. They're just going it. They're just going all the way. And Bigazera, he tries to move with too much pep in his step. And he gets burned. But paiN, they're going to continue. They just want to keep pressing the issue. Oh, that was messy from Swisher. But he almost gets the next in line. Good effort from Swisher. And all things said, it's still a man advantage for ATK. They're perfectly happy with their situation.
Pluto missing the half-wall self-boost there. But no harm, no foul. He's not got really anything up close to him. It's really this A play. They're just trying. They don't understand they have brackets control and they have this apps control as well. So they want to make do with it. Maybe something can get offered up to Skulls here, but DJ, Bowden, they're not moving a muscle.
Oh, the timing. I'm wondering if Bowden had the opportunity to get a spot in. But instead, he moves to the hay cart position. Such a deadly angle for an AWP. It's tough to flash him off. Especially with only a single flash on the utility belts. With paiN Gaming. Now he gets it at pit. Bowden in prime position. And that's the first shot. The next in apartments for Bowden. He's so good on these sight holds with his AWP. The shot's systematic. The next spotted. And DJ will clean up. 12-7 for ATK.
Another fantastic hold there from Bowden in the pit. That second apps shot is not an easy one by any stretch of the imagination, but he makes it look easy. DJ, the perfect sight mate to just swing out in the hay cart. And we've got 12 on the board. Again, sure, you can get your conversions on your pistols, but at the end of the day, these gun rounds are not, they're just not it. ATK have just gotten their number time after time. They've got the setups down to a T.
A statistic to say is that paiN have won. Oh no, Zebi just went right down through the smoke, but a swing and grid trade from Swisher. Snek is still striking from Boiler. But to my point, paiN have won only 2 gun rounds this entire map. 5 rounds have come off the back of the pistols.
very worrying signs that, I mean, though that it's not replicable. I mean, it's not something that you'll regularly receive. And now Swisher getting aggressive. He's really
What?
caught between a rock and a hard place. But Bigu, he swings again, and this puts bowden in an awkward situation. It's only really him here. He's got to go really, really big here because Cavalry is quite far away.
I like him throwing a smoke in a pit, trying to sell the fake that he might be in that pit position. I'm not sure how much they're buying it, though, here are paiN Gaming, but they are going to be able to get into the site, and even Zevi, taking the high angle, almost goes down for it, but bowden double scopes up and nabs a headshot.
You've got a molly up for the corner box here. Here comes.
It's going to drop in. It's going to force Skulls off of his angle. But the off angle being played right now from Hardzao. Shoulder spotted, but unable to connect. Pluto the same. Hardzao delivers a double kill. And paiN Gaming, well, I talked about that stat. They're going to add to it. Third gun round on the books for them. 8 rounds.
It's gross. I mean, bowden really made it close there, especially with that molly in a cubby. It felt like there was a way back in. Arm showing as well from Hardzao, but his reflexes there were very, very swift. And I believe this should be the pistol eco here for ATK. And a way back into this series, or more so just this map, from paiN. This needs to be the slam dunk. This needs to be where you rack up that money and where you start to gain a little bit more confidence heading into the tail end of Inferno here.
Just can't falter on this. ATK kind of selling a lot of presence towards that B site right now. Feeling that there's 2 players at a minimum. Not sure if paiN don't even care, though.
Could come back to bite them. These 5.7s can be real dangerous, fine.
They're gonna go into the furnace, but Mistum has been mollied out from all form of support. Oh, except for Pluto. What a headshot. Deletes the boosting player. Oh, and Mistum is gonna sneak the smoke. This is such an unexpected angle. They're boosting right now. And you're right, he did get the Galil. He does land a dink.
And, I mean, they're out of utility, sure. And, yeah, they're pivoting back into the A side, but the 3 stack is here. They've got everybody they need.
Oh, so much damage. Hardzao low. Can the 5.7s do the trick? The Flying Zeus out of apartments. Now it's a knife. Oh! What's going on? What's going on, bowden? I can't believe it. He's gotten a kill. Now, the insane part is that they can actually win the round. But Skulls, okay, he's going to shut down the madness. I'm losing my mind.
That's like 4 clicks, man. That's 4 clicks.
The last thing I expected was a Flying Zeus out of the apartments, but here we are.
5.7k in the bank for bowden after that knife kill. Should get even more. Oh, that is just ridiculous. And I think Pluto will get one out on the door. Maybe even another on Hardzao if it's offered up to him. No upgrade available. But, man, this is supposed to be the free round. The one that's comfortable. Instead, you've gifted over a huge, huge boon over to bowden. The man who would love a cash injection with the AWP in his back pocket.
I can't with this guy, man. He's the most entertaining player on ATK. He hits cool shots. He does stupid stuff. You can't not love this man. Oh, man.
With that, you get the double ops out, actually, with Pluto.
Oh, with Zevi feeling some type of way.
Not sure if it was calmed over that was Pluto's op. But regardless, Swisher gets the opener. And they can retract off this apps play. They do get the AWP. I'm pretty sure that was a pre-fire from Bigu onto CT. That's just sublime. And they actually bite hard on it. 2 rotates instantaneously. And they leave, I believe, DJ into the pit.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
sorry, that is
Swisher. Yeah, don't worry
Mhm.
about it. Look, reading's hard. Well,
It is. It is.
I won't blame you. Sometimes
See, I'm using GoTV, and my resolution is so bad for frames that I can't read the numbers. It's just astounding.
you're playing on like a just iPad resolution. I get it.
Exactly.
We're gonna see this A play come through, and it's poor Swisher. Only now ATK realize that the jig's up, that they're coming Swisher's way. They're leaping into the site. Swisher, they're gonna clear this surely, right? But he gets one. He's just doing so much work on his own. He gets a ding. He gets a double on his own. Absolutely. He gets a double kill, and they can't cross to the site. There are problems here for paiN. Swisher has made a heroic play on the A site, and it's just Hardzow stuck in pit, 17 HP, and in need to plant a bomb, which he'll never be able to get his digits on. 13-9 for ATK.
Swisher, I don't know how he gets 2 there. I mean, I was astounded that he got the initial dink straight away on that second kill, but to complete it is just everything. I mean, it's just a matter of going for that round and pulling back, because just seeing 3 players alive might just be a suggestion that, hey, maybe we need to pull back. They can play the crossfires. It's hard to break through. But instead, you get that confirmation that it's a winnable 2v2. Or actually 3v2 in that situation, and they can't cross. So now just pistols for paiN, and it's not even upgraded pistols. It's just Glocks.
I swear Boden has like the highest headshot percentage of like an offer with the AWP.
He's just so clean with it, isn't he?
He's just gotten so much practice with the scout that he just can't stop hitting headshots. Now send it up, Banana, the meat grinder. Meet him. Missed him in Pluto, and 14-9, quick as that.
I don't know if Zevi would like to invest in an op this time around. Maybe you want to stick to defaulting out this time. And yeah, they opt against it. I haven't seen enough impact from him. They get into these post-plant positions that he's just not able to get activated well enough. It's usually what you would like to see with the meta as of right now. But thus far, it's going to be him just deciding to take point down in Banana, but they all take a boatload of utility. They do punish Boden down mid, though.
He's always going for the swings, and eventually punished, but lots of HP lost here from paiN. So these riflers of ATK can still deal damage, but beginning to run out of utility on their front. paiN Gaming can start to work that map, siphon more resources out of ATK, and then eventually make a move.
And you get that upgrade for Zevi on the AWP, low HP. Fantastic for them. And they've been doing this gamble setup of a 4-1 with Mr. Malone. And so far, paiN haven't called the bluff yet, but it looks like we're going to finally change that narrative.
Yeah, missed him, basically forced off the angle, and the smoke spam's good from Bigu. That will call in a save, and we still have some more legs to this map of Inferno.
Guns being taken away. Don't necessarily know if DJ will be able to get anything back. He's got to hold on to this. Their money is not the prettiest. Although they've got a lot of money in the bank, sure, they've got single loss bonus, and that's the most worrying part. They won't get much on top of this. So holding on to this is of the utmost priority.
Well, Boden's knife kill might help out in the fact that he still had cash to purchase an op.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Still going to be a purchase, but you're right. It is going to be haphazard. Wow, losing another gun. Zevi just did a long range sniping from inside a T spawn.
I don't know how he has the awareness to be holding a T window like that. That is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But credit to him. I mean, he does some great damage with that AWP on the way out. Again, that was retrieved from Boden's dead body at the start of the last round. He'll have it out again. Maybe a little bit more cautious this time around. But he's got it nonetheless, and that's the most important part.
Whew, quick little triple nade. But no one's gonna bite down on that one.
Okay, into brackets. Push it up to bat. He's got 2 mollies beside him. Should get this info. Throw it. Maybe pick up one more. Oh, he can't even retrieve that.
He got mollied off of the molly. How meta can it get? Oh, there you go. It gets his other molly out, and he's just trading utility slowly. Elbowed a great nade. I think he's the winner there.
Definitely. I mean, he's certainly feeling... I mean, he's not going to get any confirmation about that until later on, but he'll definitely be happy when he watches back the demo. paiN up on the half wall. Certainly primed and ready to get one. Oh, wow. Nice little bait.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you're spotted out. But he drops down. He tried to beat Zevi on it.
And that smoke as well, it forces them back into brackets. ATK are already set up for this. They've got a quick B rotate, but again, they can always pivot back to A. The 3 stack is here.
Oh, Swisher holding the committed angle, standing in the open with DJ to mow them down. It's a 3v2. Now missed him, though. He drops in, looking to finish the job. Just Hearts out, 21 HP to complete a 1v3.
Learning what the idea of pushing the smoke.
Oh, but Hearts out. He hits the instant headshot, but you're talking about that smoke push. And paiN, it's absolutely the right call. Catches Hearts out unawares. No respect given. 15.
Yeah, I mean, that's where if you had a different, more passive opera there, which waiting back could have actually been a huge detriment. And we've seen it in so many different North American plays. You know, a certain refresh 1v5 on B-side Inferno comes to mind, where being a little passive might cost you. And so paiN being very brazen there nets them that win. And at the end of the day, you need 2 rounds. That's it. And so match point secured, or sorry, map point secured, and paiN on the ropes.
Speed towards top banana. The molly's going in. Smoke's extinguishing everything. But paiN with speed comes flames. And they take a lot of damage. Bigger and Zevi hurting right now.
That's the damage for sure. But smokes have faded on the B site. Wisdom and Pluto searching for something. There's still a little bit more utility to stall out here. So there can't be anything too cheeky from these paiN players. And again, we stay in this slow plotting default.
Hello.
paiN gets a gift on the Big Guzera, and there can't be that trade from Boiler side. Skull's looking for something in apps, but then he gets immediately smoked off.
paiN's playing utter no respect Counter-Strike right now. Peeking down middle in a mid-round dry. Sometimes you'd get punished for it, but when you're as fast as paiN, he doesn't care. Now this sneak up from Zevi could be a problem, but he gobbles the flashbang. Pluto doesn't recognize it. Neither did Zevi, though. And now Pluto, he can double up for another, but instead, it's going to be some spam through the smoke that'll break open the site. Some critical errors and missteps here from ATK, and this map still got some gas to go.
paiN's got to hold on to this one because there's nothing to speak of for ATK in the next round. What a collapse on the B site there. I'm shocked that Pluto didn't hear that reload. It felt like that reload was going on for an eternity in pool. But Pluto only comes up with 1 instead of 2, and the spams, you're right, there's complete undoing.
Despite them having a 3-man setup was the biggest point of call.
Right, exactly.
It was also Hearts out. I think he led the charge with the entry into backside. We only really got the whole execute from Zevi and Pluto's point of view. But Hearts out had probably one of the most important kills towards the back of the site on the entry. And that's worth noting. I could get paiN back in the game. You know, 4 rounds, not a huge deficit. It's something that MIBR were able to claw themselves back from. paiN have that resilience on them. We've seen that earlier today.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, those are the kinds of rounds that you should be happy with. That you found the gap in the defense. You split apart a 3-man site hold, especially on the B side of all sites. It should make you feel good, and of course, it definitely helps that ATK should be on a save here. But actually, they decided to double down with that saved AWP. It is a double eco territory. So we're talking either a map win for ATK here or potentially 13 on the board for paiN.
Oh, Bowden's up to no good. That flash hardly hits him. Oh, and he's gonna hit the shot on the Zevi.
Man.
But Bigu, what's going on towards top banana? He runs it, guns it, and finds a double. So keeping it level somehow.
Keeping Bowden in the pit is still so important, but with that risk comes a shimmy over to Art side. It's gonna make Bowden feel really uncomfortable here. They're gonna have to hit some banger of a shot to get him out, but Bowden needs at least a couple here.
Is he gonna clear his arch side? Let's see. No. Oh, neck is ready for the peak. Headshot delivered. I think it's a save here for ATK.
Yeah, I mean, even just a second later on that kill from Nekiz and Bowden's sitting pretty on getting one and has enough time to reset for a second. Actually, Swisher gets an AWP for himself, so not a bad save here for ATK. They won't have anything going into the next, but at least you have the playmaking ability of Bowden going forward. Well played to Nekiz for shutting that down, though. And also credit to Big Azera down Banana. I mean, I'm not really sure what happened exactly. He burned. I think he was just like caught in a Molotov and had to fight till his death. But he did well to get two because of course if it goes 1-for-1 there, gun gets picked up. Maybe things spiral out of control again. So credit to both Nekiz and Big Azera. Of course, the two men with kills, but.
Bowden gets himself an AWP either way, though. At the end of it. So not all's bad. Here for ATK. Sure. Messy buy. Let's see what Bowden can cook up here. He's gonna go for his classic mid-peak. It's non-stop for this man. But now blinded up, he will actually give the respect.
He is glass cannon, though. Keep in mind.
Ooh, top banana is a bit of a brawl. Smithsum almost comes away with a double kill, ooh, but not respecting the boiler position. Skulls is going to come away with a double. DJ, just around the corner, going to start to press forward. Looking for Nekiz. It'll be Swisher's Deagle to pick up something and put him in a 1v2.
It's a really difficult one to win. That's why I don't know. I think he's just contemplating the save just straight away.
I suppose, yeah, it is reasonable considering Bowden, he hardly has enough money for an op. Definitely prioritizing the utility. Don't do it, Swisher. I know that chicken is in the floor, but don't do it.
I'll look at him checking for the.
He's checking for this, the 1.6 menu. What if it was there? What if it was there on this just like random occasion?
I wonder, is that client side or is that server side?
I think it is server side.
Okay.
Which means that, you know, if Swisher sees it, then we all see it as well.
We all see it. Right.
That'd be cool. I don't know what the odds of that are, but apparently it's like really rare.
It is really low. Would have loved to catch that on stream, but CT timeout here. They understand. Spray and Co. They get the gravitas of this round. You got the saved AWP for Bowden. You've got all the bells and whistles that you want for your riflers. Now you got to put your money where your mouth is and close this map out. It is the more difficult side for ATK in maps past. Nearly 60-40 win distribution in terms of T and CT 1 rounds respectively. So it's a problem in North America, I won't lie, where a lot of our teams are very, very skilled on T side Inferno, but struggle to close things out on the CT side.
This would be the round to do it. We're on the comeback trail for paiN. They were down, looking out, and all of a sudden the game has turned 15-13. And they're going to speed it up towards top banana. They're going to take some risks. And they get this part of the map for free. Normally a battleground banana.
Retake the utility for banana coming in, though. But they're ahead of it, I believe. Okay, they actually give the respect and back off quickly. They want to boost up on logs just to check that there isn't any re-aggression, but there's nothing to see here. baiN, meanwhile, he's aggressive down in boiler. Does Skulls offer up anything? Maybe a flash off the angle. But it doesn't come.
Wow. baiN's just going to walk back up. There's a lot of the movement, though, in alt middle. There's some commotion. At the same time, Nekiz has pressed up towards that arch side.
There comes the Moto smoke, so parking Nekiz for a late lurk and then surging into this B side. But again, another 3-man setup into the B bomb side. Boost up for Swisher late. Here they come.
Here, they need to hold on to this, though. The molly seems good. Pluto up on the boost, though. Finds the isolated kill. All of paiN Gaming are segmented right now, but Pluto, he goes for the battle. And it doesn't quite pay off. It's a 1-for-1. Missed them, though, trying to sneak around these smokes. paiN realized there's something in the water, but 15 seconds. They have got to plant, waiting for these smokes to fade. Zevi fires off an op shot. Now 9 seconds remaining, just on the edge. Zevi's gonna hit the shot, and it's looking to be all 30 rounds provided by paiN Gaming. Despite the 3-man setup, they still prevail.
And yet again, baiN has got to save this AWP like his life depends on it. Because, look, man, the map definitely does. That was just very, very well done from paiN. Segmenting off these 1v1 duels, not allowing for these setups to get anything more. Oh, this is just ridiculous from baiN
I
here.
wouldn't be doing this at all. I mean, he could die to the bomb.
You know, he's dead. I mean,
he is a dead man. He's a dead man. Nekiz is wrapping him up right now. He's literally gonna die to the bomb.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure about what to say about that one, Pally. If it comes back to bite them, it does.
Yeah, no, that should never be happening. I'm sure you want to take guns away, sure, but they've got the bomb plan, man, and they've got rounds to boot. It's not gonna be like you've got to prioritize yourself there rather than the damage to your T's opponents. I mean, that's just really tough. And now look at the pots and pans that comes in. Sure, baiN gets an A1S, but DJ could have had that A1S. And said he's got a Mag 7.
Oh, but the irony if they won this round over all the others. And ATK definitely favoring the forward stance in this one. Look at DJ. Oh, playing some games. But nothing gives. Instead, it's going to be up to baiN, waiting for that flash, then the swing. It's good. The kill onto Nekiz.
But you lose your arch player. And again, DJ's only got a Mag 7. I think it's not going to really matter because they're trying to go back at Pluto. He misses the jump again.
He can't hit this jump.
But it shouldn't matter. The smoke is down at the bottom of banana, and he's safe with the A1S. But they're back over to arch now.
All right, they're going to sprint in for the split. Missed him on the hold. Great off angle. And he does get traded out, though. Where are they going to go with this one, paiN? They're going to head into Pluto. He gets the spot, and he's going to take the fight, though. And he can't convert the kill. And Hardzao even hits the headshot to follow up. It's going to extra rounds from 11-4. paiN Gaming have run this one all the way back.
Oh, man. I mean, what a ball being dropped there by ATK. We do need extra rounds, and they can't close on the CT side of Inferno. And I believe we take a break.
Yeah, we're heading off to a bit of a break, and we'll be back in just a bit.
heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I wrote it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we
Well, it had to go to extra rounds. And well, welcome back on in. It's 15 all. 11-4 down. We're paiN. They won the pistol, then lost a slew of rounds, got themselves a massive deficit, and clawed their way back into Inferno. I'm fine, joined by that Paladin. And it's good to know that paiN are keeping up the same pace they had in regulation. With extra rounds to play, they're feeling confident. But paiN, he's choosing the boiler position of all things to opt from. And he's about to get surprised by Nekis. Out of the blind spot there. And paiN looking to continue winning ways as Nekis follows up. This first round of OT is a blowout.
Wind in their sails now, paiN Gaming. Getting themselves an easy plant. Very one-sided duels as well. Sure, you take heavy damage, but you just slice through this A site. And we're talking 16 on the board for paiN. And ATK have got to find a way out of this mental rut, man. I mean, this reeks of some of those qualifiers of old before they started winning ECL, where they would just lose these massive leads and then they just couldn't get themselves out of it mentally. You're starting to see some of those signs showing here, and it's just a horrible, horrible feeling.
You know, they're a team that get momentum easy, but then lose it very easily as well. And perhaps Fadia was a part of helping that portion out. But, I mean, everyone's getting wrapped up here. There's no chance. Pluto, he will be able to hold on to his guns here. But remember, I mean, even with 16k overtime, things can get awkward. For the money, you see paiN buying down to near 0.
Yeah, if there's a T-side sweep, then your third round will be very ugly. But here's to hoping for ATK's sake that they can even the odds right here, right now. AWP still retained for paiN. Flash up, peek out. Zevi nearly catches him there. But again, paiN gets away with murder on that mid-peak. Aggression in a banana here.
Oh, unbelievable. But missed him. It's going to pay off. But the thing is, a whole host of spam damage. That's 3 AKs firing into a smoke. Can Pluto make amends here? Certainly. The kill is his, but oh, you're just running out in the middle of the open. It's like shooting ducks for Nekis. And are they going to feint out this B site? Oh, paiN. He's going to swing the smoke. This man, a lunatic, as he takes the no-scope chance. No connection.
I mean, it would have been absolutely unreal if he did land it. But they pull back, and this just gives a chance for paiN to reroute.
Wait, he didn't see him.
Did
He didn't see him. Nekis should be dead. Flash goes in. paiN. He's gonna pop up. Oh, he's burning. He's burning. He fails the jump. paiN master in the high pressure situations. He's feeling confident. I get it. But is there a limit It's Zebby to swing in. DJ not fast enough. Oh, good grief. It's falling apart.
Oh man, and I talked about a T-sided sweep. Your money's going to get a little ugly, and ugly it does. Oh man. How has this series just absolutely slipped? Or sorry, this map. I shouldn't say series. I can't be that quick to judge, but this is ATK's pick after all. And we talked about how dominant of a veto ATK had in their grasp. Inferno, Mirage, both very comfortable maps for them.
Oh.
Finally, something gives way in form of a nade stack, but you've got to find a way to get this first round on the board in overtime.
Oh, is he gonna brave this molly? I mean, more power to him. Hard Sow. Bloodthirsty. The nade even goes in trying to slow down missed him. He almost steps on a landmine. Even in the man advantage, they're still 4 stacking this A site.
Yeah, they're just so worried after like any sort of, you know, presence from brackets. They just want to bite down really hard, but they've swung down mid, they swung down brackets. They've gotten all the info that it's going to be a B play. It's just how fast does this mid flank come through?
I mean, right now could be the best possible time. But as Skulls gets that entry, that's just going to surge them forward. Now, Swisher, good for the one. And the spam, not connecting, but the plant, it's out in the open. And won't get denied. Pluto fails the opportunity, but there's so much backup that ATK will get it in. They'll at least walk away with one at the swap.
All right, something to salvage here for the North Americans. And we'll have a real tall task, basically a T-sweep needed from ATK if they want to retain their map pick. Otherwise, maybe even more rounds on the cards here, Fi. Who knows?
Oh boy. Still some Counter-Strike to play. paiN head to their weaker side, all things said. Big Terra. Oh, he's playing a dangerous game, but a game that could have paid off. DJ could have almost went down to fall damage. Not like that.
Got this bit of a bait setup here. 3-man setup on the banana side. Maybe the flash neck is in here.
They're blind. Neck is... Oh, but missed him! You're a lunatic. I mean, he has to. He's gonna go down to the flames or the nade or the player. But at least he walks away with one.
Definitely best case scenario here. And that surges Swisher up the art side.
No.
Heavy catches just a little glimpse of him. Hards out as well from short. This play just gets much more difficult. And DJ just gets blown up. It's map point for paiN. And they're storming their way through this. Where is this ATK gone? Where was that 11-4 T-half ATK disappeared off to?
I couldn't tell you, man. It's just... that gusto is just not quite there. paiN Gaming feeling a lot more confident in their step. ATK doesn't kind of have that advantage of the early pace that they were able to put on their T side. They have to start from scratch. ATK is a team that gets momentum and loses momentum pretty quickly, and there hasn't been much to start the fire for them.
Yeah, when you're extremely lacking in those individual plays that you were in excess of on that T side, it's really hard to dig deep. Trying to look for something on this A side. They've gotten brackets control. They've pushed off any of these players on porch. But Bigu's dug his heels into the A site. Hardzao stuck in pit. And Neki still's got a plethora of utility to throw down on Arch. So A is pretty much locked up now. Pluto trying to lurk his way up, but it's just car control. Nothing being bitten by paiN. They're sticking to their guns. So a semi-execute onto this A site might just be where we're going to end things up.
I mean, Pluto's trying to sell a bit of a fake. Oh, and he's doing a great job. He takes down the Opper. And that's going to try and send ATK back into the site. But Skulls delivers his first kill. And ATK are a little too late to trade this one out properly. Skulls gets to new box, but the flashes are so good. But planting out in the open. Hold on just a moment. The smoke was obscuring that. But still the kill in from Neck is. They have the cash.
Yeah, I think you go for this. You've got a Molotov, or sorry, a nade double flash. I think you should definitely try it. Yeah, you can flash yourself in a church, let Nekius play point, and then trade off his contact.
Yeah, you have to move quickly, though, and that's a great start. Bowden, he plays his angle, too, aggressively, and it puts it down to DJ. A 1v2 now. Has to stop the defuser, but I'm not sure he can. The kit, it's there. There's time. It's a map for paiN Gaming. Down 11-4. They win it in overtime.
We talked about resiliency in that first series against MIBR, and this time they take it all the way. Instead of getting close to that map victory, finally a conversion for paiN. I mean, credit to them for staying within the series, but in terms of ATK, man, if we want to talk about resiliency on one side of the coin, you got to talk about the collapse on the other. That's just absolutely abysmal, and now we're heading to a vertigo where theoretically paiN should